Hello guys, I'm going to make a quick resume about what is my idea about this video. Basically, this was a video for FNAF 11th anniversary, and I just thought that FNAF has been in my life for 8 years. Like, what Faz crazy, but I'm low-key really late. However, I wanted to tell some of my history in the FNAF fandom and some, I don't know, things that stood out in the fandom, or that I personally remember more fondly. And I will try to make a longer video cause what do you mean my longer video is only 6 fucking minutes? Like what? So let's start. I think I'm going to start with how the fuck I meet FNAF. As someone who is Hispanic and Latin American, I used to watch such a popular YouTuber in our community. He played the first game as a special video for Halloween. I saw it, and I fell in love with it. That provoked a butterfly effect cuz after that YouTube start, recommending me a bunch of things of FNAF, such as SFM, animations, toys, songs, theories, gameplays and art, and I'm pretty sure so much more content. However, I don't remember correctly since it was now 8 years ago, like what? But I remember watching every single video of this YouTuber of FNAF. Okay, so the first thing we are watching or remembering, yes, as you can imagine I love, nostalgia. Animations. Since gameplays are so long, the first one is the iconic Mangle x Foxy movie, where animatronics didn't look as animatronics. This was a canon event cuz if you are an artist you probably drew or animated something related to this movie or grabbed a lot of inspiration. Of course, the fandom used to love shipping animatronics, or specifically making toys and the originals hang out, or just live with each other. They were so fun and some series were long. But I have to admit that some ideas of histories were creative as fuck. Special mention, the Gacha Live videos, specifically those singing battles. I must admit that I learned a lot of bangers just for this videos. I used to watch them all days, at the point YouTube created me a playlist full of this videos. And obviously again fandom shipping animatronics. Personally, back then I was obsessed with Foxangle, but I don't know when I became obsessed with Toy Chica and Mangle, like, what? They are so cute. I give this was popular in other parts of the community, but there was a lot of videos of toys. And at least for me, those were my first unboxing videos. It was somehow fun cuz this videos were for kids and FNAF was a horror game of ghosts of kids. So, I hope I wasn't the only one who felt jealous while looking this videos, cuz I really want till now, those things. The theories. Oh, the theories. Remember when people believed that Sparky existed? For those who don't know who the fuck is Sparky, well, this was a creepypasta or a myth of the first game. It was a secret animatronic. Personally, when I watched the movie and I saw this reference genuinely, I teared up, cuz I felt like a wave of huge nostalgia. And I have to show more people old theories of the Hispanic side of the community, because they're hilarious. One was of Chica. The theory was that Chica may be lesbian. Peak of YouTube for real. And does any of you remember this video of FNAF World? I remember watching this chronically, and I thought it was 100% real. But when I realized that this was fake, genuinely I got so sad cuz I used to fantasize of going there when I grew up. But of course that never happened. Not going to lie, I low-key felt so disappointed when I saw the real attraction back in those days. And this were my reasons for hate it. It was for a limited time. I thought the animatronics looked a dirty IDK. After believe that in some part of the world existed a FNAF thematic park with everything thematic. Seeing this was certainly disappointing. But yeah, the one who made this was certainly skilled. For what I've heard, in the English community was popular the plushie videos, but I never watched those. Cause like I mentioned before, I watched unboxings and some unboxings had histories with the toys, or the SFM videos. So I think it's time to talk about the artistic part of the community. Ships. Whoa, again, stop. Animation, memes, comics, fan art. Here I wanted to highlight the ponies videos. I remember watching them with a huge smile on my face. I was glad to see that cuz that thing mixed my two main interests back in those days. FNAF and My Little Pony. In this category fit this other type of videos, like Teen Titans Go crossovers. But I think it's time to talk about the FNAF animation, the elephant in the room, the FNAF movie, but the one that is more like a soap opera. What should I say that hasn't been said before? Yes, the girls' animatronics were over-sexualized. Yes, the story has mistakes and some things doesn't even make sense. Yes, it didn't look like FNAF. Maybe it's true that back then it was scarce good quality animations and even that long. The art style and animation, it's pretty good. And back then it wasn't this common. I remember constantly checking if a new chapter was dropped. And I was so hyped. That animation inspired me to draw animatronics. And I remember this series with care and nostalgia. I wanted to talk more deeply about the ships, but yeah. No, I'm not talking about this. I know there's more silly things in the old fandom, but I can't remember. But I think it's time to get a little more serious. I made this video for the 11th anniversary, but I'm kinda late. I miss but also love this fandom. This game is one of the best of its kind, and I love it. It made me improve my art, and it has a huge place in my heart. And the second movie is going to come out. I'm so excited. I still remember being in 2018 or 2017, watching that image of Freddy with the logo of Warner Brothers or the movie chair, waiting for the movie, and now it's out. And there's going to be a second? I love this saga so much, even if I have no fucking idea of who the fuck is Edwin. David? The Mimic? As an extra mention, I'd like to mention the comic Bluey Capsules. It was a comic that searched to tell the FNAF history, with some original stuff, but with principal FNAF canonic events. This comic was made with a lot of artists. You could see the change of art style in some panels. Personally, I loved the designs. This comic was popular around 2021 or 2022. This comic made a huge part of the fandom become a Jeremiah shipper, because this comic made Jeremiah so popular. The original account of Twitter reached 100,000 followers, and they were developing a Roblox game. That suddenly a controversy appeared. I'm not going to talk about it, cause I'm not properly informed about it. So the comic got cancelled, and in a peak of tension in the comic, personally was so sad for me, cause this was my comfort comic. The fandom was very active and it was such a funny one. If you want to watch it, the comic account's still able. I recommend you to investigate by yourself the controversy, so you can draw your own conclusions. So yeah. By the way, remember when Crying Child was named for the fandom Chris? Good old days. But yeah. Happy birthday FNAF late. Again. And see ya.